Nigeria's $60 billion bullet train revolution, China's biggest African railway bet, or the next mega infrastructure game changer. Imagine waking up in Lagos, entering a high-speed train station built with technology that can move passengers hundreds of kilometers per hour, and within few hours arriving in Abuja, then continue north towards Kano, connected by a modern railway network stretching thousands of kilometers across Africa's largest economy. This sounds like something from China, Japan, or Europe, but this is a vision now discussed for Nigeria. A proposed $60 billion high-speed railway transformation that could completely change how Nigeria travel, how business move goods, and how investment see biggest markets. But here is the question: is Nigeria about to experience an infrastructure revolution, or is this another billion-dollar dream that will never leave the planning stage? Because behind the headline is a much bigger story: money, influence, geopolitical, and battle of African future infrastructure. Why will international investment consider putting billions of dollars into Nigerian railway system? Why is China interested in Africa's largest economy? And what does it mean for Nigeria leaving Europe, America, Canada, and around the world? In this documentary, the Diaspora Project Media will take you inside the proposed $6 billion railway vision, the companies behind the proposal, the economic opportunities hiding behind the project, the risk investment must understand, what this means for diaspora investors, and whether Nigeria could finally build transportation system required for a $1 trillion economy. Welcome to the Diaspora Project Media, the platform where we analyze Africa's biggest investment opportunity, economic transformation, and hidden business opportunity shaping the future of continent. If you believe in Africa's next economic giant and being built today, subscribe and become part of the journey. Chapter 1: the $60 billion railway vision. Nigeria, a country of more than 220 people, Africa's largest population, one of the world's biggest emerging markets, but one major challenges continue to slow economic growth: moving people, moving goods, moving business. Today, traveling between Nigeria cities can be affected by traffic congestion, poor road conditions, high transportation costs, logistic delay. For decades, Nigeria has talked about modern railway infrastructure. Now, a new proposal has placed a massive number of tables. $60 billion proposed high-speed railway investment, approximately 4,000 km network. The proposed project reportedly aims a credit high-speed railway network connecting important economic cities including Lagos, Abuja, Kano, Port Harcourt, other major commercial corridors. The idea is simple: connecting Nigeria economic engines, create faster movement, reduce transportation barriers, increase productivities. Chapter 2: who is behind the project? The company presented documentation indicating financial capability for the project. However, investors must understand one important difference: the proof fund announcement is not the same as the money already deposited in Nigeria infrastructure. This means the project represents a major proposal, but execution depends on government approval, financing structure, contracts, engineering study, implementation timeline, investor analysis graphics. Project successful depends on financing, engineering, government policy, maintaining strategy, passenger demand, local economic participation. But before we continue, if you're watching this from outside Nigeria, especially from Europe, America, Canada, anywhere in diaspora, this is exactly where we created the Diaspora Project Media, because Africa's biggest opportunities are not only found in traditional investment, they are inside infrastructure, technology, agriculture, energy, and industry development. Subscribe to the channel and tell us which African industry do you think is the most undervalued. Write it in the comment section. I will analyze that industry in the next video. Now let's continue. Chapter 3: why China watching Nigeria? China has transformed itself into one of the world's largest infrastructure builders from Asia to Africa. Chinese companies have participated in railway, ports, airports, road, energy projects. Nigeria has already worked with Chinese companies on railway development, including Abuja to Kaduna Railway, Lagos to Ibadan railway. Investment intelligence. Why infrastructure? Because infrastructure creates influence. Countries that build transport network often influence trade routes, industrial growth, regional connectivities. Nigeria sits at the center of West Africa. A successful railway system could position Nigeria as a major logistic hub. Chapter 4. The business opportunity hidden behind the railway. This is where diaspora investment should pay attention. A railway is not only about rail. A railway creates a core system. The railway economy. Construction, demand for cement, steel, engineering, equipment, real estate, new opportunity around. Railway station, commercial center, housing development, agriculture, fast transportation of food, agriculture exports, raw materials, manufacturing, industrial benefit from lower logistic costs, better supply chain. The biggest investment opportunities are often inside the Nigeria project itself. They are created around the project. This is how smart investors think. Chapter 5. The big question investor must ask. Every mega project comes with the challenges. A serious investor analyst must ask. Question 1. Can Nigeria maintain a high-speed railway? High-speed railway require reliability, electricity, technical experts, security, maintenance, funding. Question 2. Can ordinary Nigeria afford it? A railway must not only look impressive, it must serve people. Question 3. Will Nigeria benefit? Will local companies participate? Will Nigeria engineers gain knowledge? Will industry grow around the railway? Chapter 6. What this means for the African diaspora. Millions of Nigerians living abroad are searching for opportunity back home, but future is changing. African next generation of wealth will come from infrastructure, manufacturing, agriculture, technology, energy. Projects like this represent bigger question. Will African abroad remain only observer or become participants in African economic transportation? Final investment message. Nigeria's $60 billion bullet train vision is more than railway story. It is a story about economic power, global competition, infrastructure, and the future direct of Africa. The project still faces important questions, but one thing is clear. Countries that build infrastructure today often define their economic future tomorrow. If you enjoyed this analysis from the Diaspora Project, subscribe for the more premium African investment documentary. Share this video with someone interested in African future and tell us which African industry do you think the most undervalued. Drop your answer in the comment section. I will break this down in the next video. And finally, which country are you watching from? Drop it in the comment section. This is the Diaspora Project Media. African opportunities are being built now. The question is, will you be watching or will you be part of it? I'm your host. See you in the next report. Thank you.